Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life. And today I am doing my Throwback Thursday movie review. And each week I take a movie from my childhood, one that I hold near and dear to my heart, and that I absolutely love. And I'm going to talk in length about this movie and why I like it so much, and why I think you should check it out if you haven't already seen it. And this movie I'm reviewing this week is Spies Like Us. And it was released on December 6, 1985. It is a comedy film that has a 6.4 out of 10 on IMDb, a 32% on Rotten Tomatoes, and an 89% on Google. The movie had a $22 million budget, and it made $77.3 million at the box office. It was directed by the great John Landis and written by Dan Aykroyd, Loyal Gans, and Babylon Mandel. And it stars Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd, Donna Dixon, Bruce Davison, and William Prince. And this movie is about two gentlemen who are looking for a way out of their government jobs. You have Austin Milbarge, played by Dan Aykroyd, and Emmett Fitzhume, played by Chevy Chase, who decide to take the entrance exam for the CIA espionage program. And so immediately they're chosen to take part in a top secret mission in the Middle East by the officious General Sline, played by Steve Forrest. The new recruits are set upon by Soviet forces in Afghanistan, and it soon becomes clear that they are there basically as a decoy to expose the Russians for a Cold War nuclear shutdown. And yeah, that's what they're there for. These two guys decide to leave their jobs and join the CIA. And unbeknownst to them, they're actually being used, like I said, as decoys, basically just to distract from the real mission. And along the way, they run into many funny obstacles. And there's one particular scene when they're in a tent and they're introducing themselves as doctors. And there's a whole bunch of doctors in the tent as well. And so the whole thing is going back and forth as doctor, 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 and doctor. Yeah, it's just about a minute and a half of nothing but saying doctor. But it is hilarious. Um, Dan Aykroyd was married and still is, I believe, to Donna Dixon. And she is absolutely gorgeous in this movie. Um, but the writing and directing in this film is phenomenal. John Landis, he's done a lot of great movies, most notably The Blues Brothers, which he worked with Dan Aykroyd again there. And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, John Landis directed Ghostbusters, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but anyway, John Landis is a great director, and of course, Dan Aykroyd co-wrote this screenplay with two other people. But Dan Aykroyd is a great writer, great actor. He's freaking hilarious, and you pair him with Chevy Chase, it just makes for a great movie. Now, this movie didn't get a lot of love upon its initial release, but it has since gained a cult following, and you can understand why. I love this movie. You got great characters. Emmett and Austin, played by Chase and Aykroyd, are just two bumbling idiots. I love when they're going through their training program, and and then when they finally get out there in the field, they have to go through a whole bunch of obstacles to get down into where their meeting is with the general and everything. And they use an old drive-in as part of it, which I think is really hilarious. Also, Family Guy did a feature episode about Spies Like Us. It was in season 8, episode 3, called Spies Reminiscent of Us, where Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase both reprise their roles and do the voice for their characters in this episode. And in this episode, they pair with Brian and Stewie to stop a spy from Quahog from starting a war with Russia, which is just freaking hilarious. And if you haven't seen the episode, I won't spoil who the spy is, but he's no longer a character on the show because the person passed away. But it is freaking hilarious. I highly recommend you check out that episode as well. Remember, it's season 8, episode 3, Spies Reminiscent of Us. It's one of my favorite Family Guy episodes of all time. But getting back to this movie, I mean, there's a little bit of slapstick in here as well. But I love the pairing of Aykroyd and Chase in this movie. And they also paired up again a few years later in Nothing But Trouble, along with John Candy, Demi Moore, and a few others. And they also played multiple roles in that movie as well. Aykroyd and Candy did. But yeah, Spies Like Us to me is an underrated movie. It's a great spy comedy film, and one, I think it just went unnoticed because even though it had actually a nice success at the box office, the critics just didn't take to it for some reason, and I don't quite understand why. I mean, to each their own if you don't like the movie, but for me personally, this holds a special place in my heart. I love their chemistry, their dialogue back and forth with each other, and it just makes for a funny movie. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The 1980s, to me, is the best decade for film. And I'm not talking just horror movies. I'm talking every genre of film. Just great. From your horror movies, to your action flicks, to your comedies. I mean, it had it all. And this is just another movie that was under the radar at first, but now a lot more people talk about it and enjoy this movie. And like I said, it has received more favorable reviews over the years. But yeah, I love this movie. This is one I highly recommend you check out. Like I said, they're playing two bumbling idiots who they think they're actually making a difference, but in the end, they're just decoys. But the way it works out with them in the third act, I think is great. I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to spoil it. Even though this movie is really old, I don't like spoiling movies. So if you haven't seen Spies Like Us, definitely check it out. It is worth the watch, and I guarantee you will laugh your ass off. But other than that, that is my review for the movie Spies Like Us. As part of my Throwback Thursday movie review. So in the comment section below, if you've seen this movie, give me your thoughts and opinions. And which one did you like more? Did you like Spies Like Us or Nothing But Trouble? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, if you're new to the channel, subscribe today for more content. If you like this review, hit that like button. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you're notified of all my videos I upload to my channel, which I do on a daily basis. Of course, Thursdays are Throwback Thursday movie reviews. On Saturday and Sundays are horror movie reviews. And on Tuesdays is when I do new movie reviews from 2020, or there may be a few stragglers in there from 2019 I have yet to watch. But I thank you guys for supporting and liking my channel. Share this video on your social media as you see fit to. And let's help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I'd really appreciate it. That is my goal. Hopefully to reach by the end of the year. But if not, eventually I would love to get to 1,000. That would be a great mark for this channel. But I thank you for watching. And stay tuned for many more movie reviews, TV show reviews, trailer reviews, top 10s, and rankings. And if you have an idea for a top 10 ranking or a Throwback Thursday movie review you'd like to see, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll get right on that. But thank you for watching, and check you later.